I'm Lance Moss, and we spend our days taking care of the cattle and watching out and make sure everything's okay with them. Every day is a little bit different. It varies from in the spring taking care of the little calves and protecting them from the elements to later on during the summer we ride through the cattle and watch for sickness and doctor the ones that are sick and lame. And then throughout the year we move the cattle from one pasture to other to keep them on fresh feed and fresh water. I'm also a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The thing I like about the church is that watching out for one another and being there to help one another. You know, the first two commandments are love God and love your fellow men, and I feel like in the church as we do that, we really strengthen one another, and it's a positive thing. But even with all the help that we give and all the help we receive as people, there's sometimes we just make bad decisions. My son and I came along across this bull that was he'd made a bad decision and was in a bad way, and nothing he could do would fix it. He was stuck, and if we hadn't come along, he would have died. He would have starved to death. But we were there, and we had the ability to help him, and it wasn't particularly fun for the bull, but we got the barrel off his head, and he lived to see another day. So often, though, as people, we find ourselves in those same situations where things are just a little bit more than we can handle or deal with, and we need a stronger power. And that's where the message of Jesus Christ and that belief that He's sacrificed and atoned for our sins and makes it possible for us to overcome any obstacle that by ourselves we couldn't. I'd invite you to, if you find yourself and we all have made bad decisions and find ourselves in places we just don't feel like there's any hope, that you take the opportunity to talk to your friends that are members of the church. Talk to the sister missionaries or the missionaries that serve in your area, and find that message of peace and hope that comes through Jesus Christ.